Hello everybody and welcome to What's in the Box. Today we are having a look at the Dystopian Industrial Set from the folks at Warcradle. So this is a terrain set for some of their dystopian age games, and our box itself is going to allow you to build some of these buildings. So as you can see, you're getting over 450 components in the actual set. So this is just a really hardcore, heavy-duty, like modular set for building your different buildings. So flipping over, we can see we've got a bit of a breakdown of what you're getting in the box. So you've got some ramps, some large doors, some double width walls. And the nice thing with this is, just what you're seeing here isn't exactly what you have to build. You can just build it any way you want. So I'll shunt this out the way and we'll bring in our little instruction manual. Now this is less to teach you how to build a specific building and more to actually build buildings in general. So it's more teaching you the actual system of the terrain set rather than here, build building A, B, C, or E. So as you can see, our two wall sections will connect into our main pillar with a little foot on it. And then you'll also have this little bit of a footing that goes onto the outside. So that's just your straight walls. But as you work through, it shows you then how to do your corners, what you can maybe build at the end of doing it a certain way, and just in general, the main components, because you can do everything from regular corners, S-bends, any which way you want, you can basically do it. You can also build super tall, you can also build step buildings. So really, really modular and really good, I think. Also, this is a nice little thing I noted. So you see here, on your sprues, you actually have a couple of extra little detail bits that they've built into the actual sprue frame. So you can clip those out and use them as like additional spars. I do find that quite interesting that they're engineering in there. It's then also showing you how to do your roofs. And then, again, more examples. So you could do like arch buildings, step buildings. And then it takes you on through the big sections, work the exact same. It's just a couple of different components for, say, along the bottom, or maybe adding the ramp to the big double doors. Now, I do like this kit. Last thing in here is some of our ancillary bits. So you've got chimney stacks, antennas, turrets, and cranes. I have had a play about with the kit, so I have done a couple of interesting things, but we'll get onto that whenever I'm showing those off. Now, sprues themselves come in two flavors. You're getting 3 of each type. So our first one here, you can see we've got tall wall section, big roof section, big front section. These components actually go around the top of your building edge, sort of like finishes it off, so it's not just a blank corner. You've got the outside corners here, your little footings, your chimney stacks, cranes, and antennas on this one. Nice thing is, these are all double-sided except for your roof sections. So if you really want to change things up and show different aspects, because you don't want all your double height walls looking exactly like this, so just flip it around and off you go. Our other style is giving us our main wall sections and our roof sections. Now, I do find it really interesting the way this kit goes together. Depending on how you're extending and changing your building shape, really changes up just how many different wall sections you're going to need. Something I did have a play about with, so out of the kit, I got 3 good buildings, I think. So I'll quickly pull those in. So our first one, I just wanted to keep it super simple. Built it as a little L-shaped building with a step in it, some cranes and some defense guns on it. So overall, went together really, really easily. I did try the long side wall here just to see how it would work. It goes together the same as the rest of it. Everything interlocks and is keyed, so you can't really build anything the wrong way. I then tried a double wide on the back just for a bit more variation. And then on this side, just used the 3 regular panels. Next one, I wanted to try something a little bit different. So I wanted to do a U-shaped building, so 2 towers onto either side, and then just a little shot in the middle here. On top of it though, I did try and do one thing clever. So I took some of our extra components. So I took 4 of the corner pillars with 4 of the feet, and then 2 of the edgings for the top of the roof, and just tried to do like a bit of a high side crane. I'm sure the folks who designed this probably never intended someone to put that together, but I quite like it. I think it works. The last one, I wanted to try doing a big footprint building. So I've got a tower coming up from the side of it, I've got the double doors on the front, and I put the big one on top. You don't actually have to use this big one if you're building this footprint. You can just use 4 of the little ones. But I think overall, for a really nice little modular kit, Goes together really well, super easy to work with, and really difficult to actually make mistakes with, which for some kits like this that are so modular, it can be a bit of a struggle sometimes if you build something back to front. But for this, with that keying that they've engineered in, I think it works really well. But I'll tell you what, drop your comments below, tell me what you think. I'll move on. I'll see you again soon.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.